Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Italian Empire. So you will notice the Ottomans have lost quite a bit of land. Yep, that was my doing. The Ottomans have this little bit of core of land here that we need to finish off, and then they're a falling empire. Might take us 2 wars. Hopefully it won't. No, I should be able to get it all next war. Then I'll finish off them. We still need one province here from Ethiopia, one from the Mamluks, and then that is the eastern half of the Roman Empire reconquered. So just conquer this area. And now we're starting to move on to Portugal, Spain, and Great Britain. Currently at war with France. However, France has lots of allies and, none of them are going to give up. We are about to finish off the Pope. However, we do have to delay for a while so that I can core all the Ottoman land. Because we're going to have rebels like there's no tomorrow here. Yeah, look at all these separatists. They're going to pop up. Ottomans are no longer valid rivals. I wonder why. Revoke embargo. I don't think there's anyone who's a valid rival other than Russia. Oh, Bohemia still is. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The Ottomans are no longer a great power, so they wouldn't be a viable rival. But Bohemia, who is only 957 development, apparently is. We also apparently have to put some land into states, because right now we have too many territories. That's a slight annoyance. We're still ages away from getting a new reform for our government, so don't worry about that at all. It's not going quickly, which is actually kind of unfortunate. The admin one will be nice if we can get to that, but yeah, we're not going to get to any of the super high stuff. Well, that's convenient. The English are fighting my rebels. Urbino has fallen. That's the end of the Pope's lands. You know what, I'm just going to leave this army there. Coring this is going to take a little while. Luckily, the increased coring speed from having the reduction in coring will come in handy. Look at all those rebels. Good thing we know what we're doing, right? Hopefully. Third core. Actually, can I just boost this? No, I can't upgrade. I'm still at war. Duh. I think we're going to have to wait till either I can track down and finish off the rest of the French allies, which are these guys. So I should probably actually do that. Can't imagine I need to send too many troops. Yeah, I'm good there. Where are you, Movari? Oh, way down there. I think I'll probably forget those guys even exist unless they send an army. I'll just have to overwhelm enough of the French troops in Europe and stuff that I get it. Speaking of which, we're going to pull out of the Papal land because there's no reason to stay. Once we get enough free stuff, we'll finish off the Pope. Or as much as we can. We actually can't take it all, which is really frustrating. We lost one of our generals. Down there. More coring to be done. More rebels to be dealt with. This is inevitably what's going to happen, so I'm not too worried. I am a little bit annoyed about the Pope trying to take one of my rather large forts. Okay, we'll send that army south, even though it looks like they're fighting Spain and everybody else. More rebel groups to squash. As if there's any chance that we're going to lose versus rebels. Well, that's vaguely convenient, actually, now that I think about it. The Flemish are occupying lands for rebels, but once they're occupied by rebels, I should be able to march in and actually take it from the rebels and from England. I don't know why France is staying in this war, but they are. France attacked the Iroquois. It's dumb. French haven't realized it yet. I might actually need to group up some of those troops. Oh, the rebels saw me retaking their land and came back to fight. Oh, dumb rebels. Dumb rebels. Can I please peace out some of you guys from this war? Nope. Maybe once I get a fort, they'll be a little bit more reasonable. There we go. There's the French rebels I saw coming. We also had some North African ones. Yeah. Whoa, that's a large amount of North African rebels. I might even need to send reinforcements. Well, let's finish you off, though, because you've only got 4 troops. Smash you as well. And the lovely part, since this is all French, they should all, most of them, should be forced into loyalty now. Obviously, Burgundy is likely to revolt again, but there's not much I can do about that. Ah, my ruler is now taken over, but there is separate pretender rebels, which I will go crush immediately. And now we will see if we can marry this guy around to get something resembling an heir. You know, I wouldn't mind allying myself to Bavaria. Poland is another opportunity. I don't know if Poland has a large military, though. Poland has 40,000, not bad. Bavaria would be much more useful. So I might try and become somewhat friends with Bavaria. Actually, they hate me anyhow. Never mind. We might just have to go it alone, which is a real unfortunate thing. Oh well, we might have to break out and try to do it on our own. Be independent from our allies. We've pretty much hit that point anyhow. We just have to lose our alliances with Spain, Portugal, and the like. No, that's not what I was worried about. Okay. Rebels over here. Oh. Medri Bari, how are you not wanting to leave this war yet? Oh, military strength and stuff. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Anyhow, we still haven't actually coordinated this, have we? We're getting close. Yeah, okay, so it's going to start going down a little bit. Not by much, though. Still have no saved admin power. On the other hand, we are converting these provinces so that we won't have as many rebellions in them. Syrian, Norman, Basran, lots of rebels. This might take a little while there. With that army, I guess I'll send you off to crush Bulgaria. And Croatian, apparently. Looks like the Croats are a little bit unhappy of being controlled by us. $158. Slow progress, but progress. Tunis just got wiped out, so I don't have to worry about that province anymore. Or the Tunisian rebels. Sorry, not Tunis. Tunis is long gone from a problem for us. Lots of rebels. Not worried, but still, lots of rebels. No, you finish off those guys first. Saving forts more important than actually smashing rebel armies. Seems a bit ridiculous, but in this case. Still don't want peace. The Empire will survive no matter what. Just a matter of time till I finish all the rebels off. These Mavari people are very invested in this war, which is surprising. You'd think they wouldn't care. Ottoman separatists, lovely. This area of the Middle East has turned into quite a hotbed of rebels. Look at that. I have no idea why Bohemia smashed that rebel stack for me. They must have messed up somehow. Still, I appreciate it, I guess. Ah, this is what I was slightly worried about. Coalitions are forming. Starting with the rather rebellious Palatinate. Even though they have one province. Oh, yeah. Okay, since they formed a coalition, that means there's a chance they will try and actually muster a larger coalition. So, oh, not enough mercs could be supported. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? Let's just do 10. I have no idea how many templates I have. Oh, I only had one. Oops, my bad. Italian revolutionaries. Oh boy, revolutionaries left and right and left and right and left and right. Okay. I might just have to merge these two armies right here together to finish off these ones. Slowly stemming the tide of independence. I mean, I do have more troops I can call up, so I probably should do so. Please just leave the war. There we go. That gives me a better score versus France anyhow. Our poor emperor is taking the throne in the middle of a bloodbath. And yes, the game is seriously lagging right here. Even turning it down doesn't help much. Saxony coalition joining. Okay, well we're almost 200 overextension again, and the French are now attackable. Well, I assume the only reason the rebels are in this is because they think they can get away with actually beating my armies. Oops, that province is already reoccupying itself. Good. If we just stop these rebels here, we should be fine. Oh boy. We're looking at a coalition war that I don't really want. Swiss, Popple, Sunni, ay ay ay. Where are the Sunnis? Okay, they're in this region again. So long as I can find most of my rebels to that area, I'm fine. Our ability to rebuild our armies is the sole reason we're going to get through this without too much trouble. The coalition looks like so far. Bohemia can join. Oh, that's why. Oh, joy. As soon as you have people who can start joining coalitions at a great power, all the small nations start founding them. Not exciting. You know what? I don't... No, nah. I should be able to handle rebels myself. If I can, I don't really want that much help. Persia, burn... Hopefully if they attack my allies would help me. Spain, Great Britain, yeah, Portugal, all loyal so far. Ethiopia is still loyal. Really the only reason these guys are thinking they can attack me is because of all the rebels. When will they learn rebels are not a problem? Rebels have a third less morale than I have. That is a slight annoyance though. Rebels on an island, not fun. Oh, I forgot I have that army stuck up there. Whoops, let's get you out of there. I knew I was missing an army somewhere, I just didn't know where. That should be fine. Yep, French peasants crushed. Interesting enough, England didn't take any of the land from France that was up in Flanders. They just liberated it. Fascinating. I would have thought they would have taken it. I so want a piece out of this war, but I can't yet. The one against the Pope, at least. Not the one against France. As risky as the war is, we should be okay. That is a slight bit annoying. They might actually get their independence. I'm kind of too lazy to send troops over there to deal with it. Actually, what's going to happen is they're going to walk into another province and get killed by another nation. It's always the way it goes. Trying to use my armies with generals to actually fight rebel stacks rather than those without. Usually works better. Ardalan rebel. Okay, army's already moving to smash them. You'd think they couldn't add any more unrest to my nation, but apparently I was wrong. They're still finding ways to have more rebel groups pop up. I think I finished off the Italian rebels, right? Yeah. So the throne is secure for now. France is still very much invested in the war. Those guys are still invested in the war. Everybody's still invested in the war. By the way, if the coalition declares war, I probably will very quickly peace out of the war I'm in now. and just have to deal with coring it slower over time. We'll hope that does not occur. The Armenian separatists are going to get crushed. It doesn't matter to me. To there. These guys are annoying. Being on island, I'll have to send troops navally to retake that base. And then hopefully not forget that I've left them on an island in the middle of the Aegean Sea. In the event of a war, most of the people are going to be up here in Italy, so let's make sure the troops are up there. Take out that group. Actually, take out that group. Then take out that group. Then occupy that. Multiple leveled commands. Do this, then do this, then do this. We are still not below 100 overextension. However, our professionalism must be... No, it's not ridiculous. It's just really good. Probably because they keep raising merc armies. The spread of the Protestant blue across the map. I think at this point, Protestantism has become inextricably bound to the success of our empire. True, there are a couple other countries with it, but no one on our scale. Yeah, other than us, it's really Bavaria as the defenders of this faith. Still need Aachen's province. Also need to get out of this war soon. Only France would leave. Problem is, once I core all this and I can actually take land from the Pope, I'm then going to have to core all the Pope's lands before I can take all of France's lands. So I guess there's no real rush to take out France, actually. Oh yeah. Amazing how I didn't realize how big these stacks are till you actually raise them. Oh. A couple 35 stacks, I'll leave them sitting in Italy. We don't need them elsewhere. They're more of a deterrent than anything else. I don't really want to revolt in the Crimea. But nor do I want to lose absolutism. 72% absolutism, that's pretty good. Just worry how big my overextension is when I'm going to take the Pope's lands. Also, apparently the Pope has actually liberated one of their provinces there. We mustn't have that. No, we mustn't. We can actually take all their Italian lands. That would be amazing. It's going to take a while before we get a high enough war score, but we can always wait. Oh, that's annoying. Increased maintenance cost and loss of government reforms. Not what I want to see. We also still have to, of course, take back roads. And Gujarat if I actually want that land to stay mine. Well, actually, some of it's occupied by France, so I might be able to fool it slightly. Very low independence rate, so probably. Next month we will actually be coring all this Ottoman land. I guess taking the tech ahead of time messed me up a little bit. We'd need that new mill tech though. Oops. More rebels in Italy. Or maybe, actually no, those were Papal rebels. Did we just save the Pope from a war, internal civil war? Probably. Oh, annoying. Let's do that. Occupy that land. Okay, now let's save up monarch points to core the Pope's land. Actually, you know what? I might leave this here. We're doing pretty good. Seems like a stable point to stop. Most of our rebels are ticking down. Bill of Rights is helping a lot. The next one I might do is Humanist, just to stabilize the Empire a bit. We also need to counter this corruption. I should probably do that now. Losses to troops to reinforce. That makes sense. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. Next time we'll finish coring all this land, then we will kick the Pope out of Italy, which will give us the Italian region fully under our control. And then we will work on getting a high enough war score to kick the French out of France as much as is vaguely possible in a single war. Hey, we actually can do that. We could kick the French out of France, and we could kick the Pope out of Italy in 2 wars. Or in this 1 war, we just need time. And then all the focus has to be on Spain, Portugal, and England. Hopefully without this mass coalition killing us. Okay, well, that will be it for this episode. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this rather ridiculous high-level conquest. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.